Well, okay, there are captions. It's just odd. Okay. This is. Okay, first of all, this is freaking gorgeous. And, like, eerily haunting.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
So that is our house.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Wow. The one thing that I love about this little mailbox is that it's made to look like the actual house. The first time I saw that, I was like, wow.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
No trespassing. Oh. This is like, it's so picturesque. I would love to live in a place like this. I think
In her
it's
will,
gorgeous.
my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Let's go down. Frogs. Can I actually see any frogs? I can't. The hell? Milton Finch. Missing. Beautiful.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I can't get over how absolutely gorgeous this is.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Yeah. That's Milton again. So this story is essentially about like uncovering the lives of the Finches. Um, it's sort of like it is a mystery for sure. But like the storytelling and like the discovery is just it's beautiful. Also like the game is beautiful. Let's be realistic. So that's the path that we would have taken if we had gone upwards. It's just all so abandoned.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
I'd never noticed this before, up until right now.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
Yeah.
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
I didn't even realize that this was here. That's incredible. Oh, wow. Oh, I love it. We're literally just having story time right now, and it's the best. Let's walk through the garden.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Like, look at how massive it is. It almost looks like the tongue is like a slide. You know, like a little kid slide that they could slide down. Almost, but not
Now,
exactly.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
So we are 17. Oh, that's how I zoom in. Interesting. Didn't know that. Okay, well now if we need to look at something. That doesn't look very sturdy. Filcray, hi! How are you? It's nice to see you again.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Nope.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I'm doing well. How are you? We are exploring the world of Edith Finch today. And then probably some Dead by Daylight. Exhausted from work. I hope you get a little break. Can I? Is that a... Yeah, it's a window, right? Okay. Can I get in here? No. Side door. Oh god, we're going through the dog door.
The doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, we're 17 now. What is this game about? It's essentially like a walking simulator. But it's about a family, the Finches. And so we are coming back to the family house and just kind of like uncovering the mystery of everybody in the family. It's a really short game. It's about 2 hours or so, but it's really beautiful. And it can get a little dark at times. Some of the family members had hard lives. But I just thought it was like such an interesting game. So I wanted to share it. So we're trying to get in the house. We have a key, but we don't know what it opens. Anything in there? Nope. So we crawled in the doggy door. And we're in the garage.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh, okay.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
There's so many books. Oh my god. Flour, salt, water, yeast. Nice. Witch's Kitchen, The Viking's Belly, Nordic Cookbook, Tasting Thailand. Wow, y'all like
but
to
instead
cook.
of a family, there were just memories of one.
Huh. Have you ever heard of this game? It's it reminds me a lot of Firewatch in some ways. In terms of one, gorgeous. It's the story of the game you definitely don't see coming, which I like. And it's also very much still like a walking simulator. Feels like I saw it but can't really recall. It's very possible.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
I like Chinese food.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
It's definitely an interesting game.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
That's an odd way of putting it.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
It's an odd game, and I love it. Like, it's so different than anything I've ever seen, which I love. So we have Edie, Dawn, Milton, Lewis, and Edith. So we are Edith in this, and Milton and Lewis are her brothers. This is my favorite thing.
Every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Yup. This is literally my favorite thing about this game. How they have all these little peepholes, and that they get it just like so incredibly right in terms of like, it's odd, it's eerie. How do I... Oh, that's how it...
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Cool.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Nope. So we still haven't really met anybody in the house. Like any of their personalities or anything. Look at how beautiful. I would love to live here.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Yup. The fun thing is you can actually see it. The original house is that thing right there in the middle of the water, which I think is so cool that you can like literally see it. Dawn Finch living room. Cool. All the books though. That's a lot of books. Okay. Before we go upstairs.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
So there you go. Dawn is her mother. Edie is her did they just say great grandmother?
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
It is really odd that like everything is exactly where they left it. Oh, that's the garage we were in. We are already in here. Okay, let's go upstairs. We will uncover the mystery.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Which is kind of awesome. So that's why we have all the peepholes.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Okay, Barbara, who we heard about. The music
Barbara was
box.
a child star for 2 years.
Yeah.
Until America grew out of it.
And she has the Yeti over there, which we saw on like the back of the music box. Also 1944 to 1960. Just, you know, keep it in mind. That is a nice wine rack. That is very nice.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Yeah. Little child star. I guess that was her. I'm assuming. Oh, there she is. With the Bigfoot. Okay, let's go look in some more peepholes. Wait, did I look in this peephole? There's something up here, isn't there? Yeah, there. Oh,
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
guess not. Okay. Whose is this? Edith's Fen. Okay.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Cute. Okay, so they both lived a long time. Oh, that's really cute. Those are cute little birds. Oh, whose is this? Gregory. We don't know Gregory at all.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
That's not normal. This is a bathroom? But it says Gregory. And there's also pink shag carpet in a bathroom. That sounds like a very bad idea. You know, just in general. Calvin, 1950 to 1961. It's so pink, yeah. Gregory was 1. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but 1 year old. $11.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Jesus Christ. I'm assuming Calvin's is on the left because it's like corded off. That's a lot. It says Calvin on the door, but or on the peephole part. Oh, I love this. Space and like Arctic and then on one side, and then forest and American flag on the other. For Sam. Cool. Okay, let's keep going. We haven't seen everything yet. We'll come back to that. I feel like that's the way forward. This is Molly, 37 to 47, 10 years old.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Are those actual tree branches? And is that a cage? Like she had a pet hamster? Rabbit? Something? Squirrel? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, she's got squirrels on her door. This family is eccentric. Whose is this? This doesn't have a thing.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Oh.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I was going to say, why isn't it sealed up? This is amazing. Oh, do you think that's the old house? Do you think that that's what it is? Like this mural is the old house at the bottom of the ocean? Outside? I mean, ocean. Lake. And it says the Finches. That's the sign that we saw at the beginning when we were walking down the path. I don't think there's sharks, though. 249. It's a train car? It is.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That sounds very appropriate for this bedroom. There you go. Yay!
Turns
We're
out
gonna go
My mom
exploring.
is really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Secret passageways.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh. Wait, so Milton found these passageways before he disappeared? Wow.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Did we have a plan? Oh, so there's a window in here. Obviously you can see it at some point.
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Wait, whose room is this? Molly. We're in Molly's room. In the back of a wardrobe. Are we in Narnia? I feel like we're in Narnia.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil
Oh
cage.
my god. That's incredible. I want one of those. Seriously.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah. Okay, this painting through a wall thing looks exactly like Barbie Rapunzel. I know I was a Barbie girl when I was little, okay? But that's what this looks like to me. Octopus. Orca's Island calves? First thing I was thinking about too. Oh, see, grapevines think alike. Oh, there's a shrine. We don't know much about Molly, do we? Oh, there's a map of the house. That's weird, right? Molly Finch. Oh, is this her journal? That doesn't feel
December
impersonal.
13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay. First thing. She knew she was gonna go missing / die at like 11 or 10 years old. What? Pumpkin. Oh wait, we're Molly.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, that's shitty.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Oh, okay. Gerbil
The
food.
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
It's a carrot. It's fine. It's safe. It's not weird. I mean, it's for a gerbil, but like, okay. Is there anything else? Oh, don't eat the fish. Hi, Footwear. How are you doing? No!
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
His name's Christopher? Oh, that's a great name for a fish. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Oh, bathroom? What are we gonna... You haven't seen this game?
I
Well,
kept
welcome.
eating and eating.
We're gonna eat the toothpaste? Oh. Okay. Bird?
I ate a lot of things that night.
She didn't have dinner. Are holly berries okay to eat? Like, is that okay?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Don't eat the bird.
I reached out for her.
Don't eat the bird, please. I'm glad Christopher is all right. Me too.
And suddenly,
What the?
there was a cat.
Okay. Game?
I tried to be quiet. but
We're
the
a
bird
cat.
was really scared.
Where do we go now? Up here? I can hear it purring. Can you hear us purring? Strong kitty. I don't even... Okay.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, there they are. Is that us? In that little picture? That's pretty cool. Where? What the fuck am I jumping to? Oh, here you go. I meowed. Yep, okay. This game seems nice, not gonna lie. I felt like doing a chill day today. So we're gonna play a rather chill game. It's a walking simulator, it's a story, it's a really cool story. I almost got it!
I jumped and I almost got her.
Yeah! Oh, damn it.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
You found a cool puzzle game?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Gee, okay.
I gobbled her up.
Why?
Suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay.
Rabbits.
Rabbits? Wait, what game
I
bloatware?
imagined his face looking
No!
at me through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What are we getting? Sorry, I just realized my controller was still plugged in and it was making weird sounds and vibrating. on
mama
my
rabbit.
keyboard. A mama rabbit? I don't want to get...
She was almost too big to carry.
Why do we
I
have to...
started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Oh. Why do we
And
have to
suddenly,
do this?
I was a shark.
Land shark? I'm a land shark. Shady part of me. It's purely puzzle. And you play both as little girl and her shadow. Cool. Okay, here we go. We gotta flap it. Here we go. We flapping. We flapping. Okay, I'll check that out. Thank you.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Care to explain how this shark is able to breathe? No.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Where the fuck is the seal? Oh, here. What? Oh god, I don't like how this shark controls. This is very confusing to me.
I
No!
tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Why? Why would you do that? Molly? Don't do that. Where do I go? I'm just following the sparkles. I see you. Oh, there we go. There's another one.
I grabbed on tight. When
No.
I was so weak, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Okay. I'm an octopus now. Wait, so the game is 2D when you're the shadow and 3D when you're the girl? No. That's awesome. Is this not like on Steam or like Epic or something?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled.
It's on
people
Steam?
everywhere.
Love it. Thank you for telling me. I am gonna go check that out. That sounds really freaking cool. What am I going after? I am a really weird octopus thing?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
I think this character is dreaming. But honestly, I couldn't tell you. I have
wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
seen this before, but I don't remember everything. We're gonna go after the drunk guy, aren't we? Oh, him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Okay. Okay. I think I have to get outside. We've eaten 3 people already. That's a lot of people. Or no, this is 3?
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something
I
new.
think she's dreaming.
Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What the fuck is the good smell? We already ate people. What the hell do you possibly want? We're coming out of a toilet? No! That's literally my worst fucking nightmare. I hate this. No!
I got closer and closer.
Oh my god, this is our bedroom. Wait, this is our bedroom. All my
stomach
stomachs?
started growling.
What do you mean all? You have one.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time. But I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I have concerns for this little girl. Hi, Lopac. What did you miss? Lots of confusion.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
How are you doing? Okay, so this is the Finch's family tree. That sure was interesting. Yeah, I agree. Feel like I've seen a lot of things in a few minutes. Yeah, so have I. You haven't technically missed, like, a long time, but this game is very odd. I thought I had issues. This family is very interesting. Let's put it that way. Okay, so we can look at the family tree for better understanding. I found out that essentially everybody that's like written in like the blue ink that has like a little part of the branch is actually members of the family, and then everybody that's a leaf is like married into the family. So we've met Molly, we're Edith, who we can see. Lewis and Milton are her brothers. Dawn is her mom. She married Sanjay, who's our dad. I'm assuming our mom has two brothers, Gus and Gregory. So Edie is our great grandmother, I think. I don't know. It's very convoluted and very confusing, but it'll be okay. Where are they from? I don't know. It doesn't actually say. Did I just hear a cat? It doesn't actually say where we're from, which is interesting. It just kind of starts. I hear a cat. There is a cat. Edith?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Why?
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Why are we on the
So,
ledge?
When we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh. From my table? I know. Look how gorgeous this place is. Okay. We're just in somebody else's room.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Great grandma. Okay, there we go. So this is Edie's. She has a fascination with birds. This is a lizard named Rob. And you could just open the window and walk outside. Yeah, it's like no big deal. It's fine. Lurpy. Purply. Furpy. Slurpy. Oh, there's more. Derpy. What's this one's name? Does this one not have a name? That's stupid. Bob. And Burpy. Bob, you broke the fucking cycle. This is Derpy Jr. Oh. No worries. It was always nice to see you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, there's a Derpy Jr. Let's go explore. Hey! Oh, she's a
Lewis
painter.
died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
That's a little weird.
Her room was like a museum.
Yeah. Is this our house? It is. This is a dollhouse of the house that we're in. Medication. Yeah, she had... We saw her wheelchair downstairs before, too. Shrine sketches. Houseception, yeah. Built 1937. Sven Finch. Oh, right. Sven built this.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Is this... This looks like the house that we're currently in, but it doesn't have all of
Edie told
the
people Sven was killed by a
extensions
dragon.
on top.
She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
It was a
She could have,
slide.
but she didn't.
I was right. It was a slide. That's so cool. I mean, really sad and awful, but like that's really cool that that's actually what he was building. Okay, what's over here? Oh, viewfinders.
For
I love
500
these.
years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their
Oh, it is
fortune
Norway. Hell yeah.
and misfortune.
Oh my god, Lopak, you were right.
Odin Finch
There we
becomes
go.
the latest victims of the family curse. His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Okay, so there's a curse.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
They brought the house? Isn't it easier just to sell the house and build a new one?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Like, it's awful. He died. They lost their house. But what the fuck? Don't bring your house.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Okay, so that's where we are, Orcas Island.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Oh, jeez. Why would you bring your house? Like,
His
I
daughter
don't
Edie is
understand.
already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, cute. And that's Molly. The cat. Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yup. It surely does. It's all started with bringing a house across the ocean. It's fucking stupid. Oh, is this not an option? That's not an option, apparently. Why? I just don't understand the logic. Mole man beneath the Finch house.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
I don't even understand that.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Oh. So wait, what is this? Edith Jr. Lake Trip. Sam Medal Ceremony. Sam Photo Award. Conspiracy Now. Home Movies. Weird America. The Finches. Okay. My Friend Bigfoot. Oh, that's the movie that Barbara was in. Channel 7, Edith interview, random junk. Interesting.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, this is the pink house. The pink room.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
What the fuck? What?
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, I'd say so. This is... What if you had a little kid and they, like, missed the toilet? That's a hell of a mess. I'm just saying. That's a big fumble in my eyes. What's in here? Oh, I can't look at that. Okay. Oh, another book. There's a Secret in This Bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch. No shit. You think? I love this. There's so many secret
in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Aw, cute. He made himself like a dark room. I don't know who these people are, but... Calvin Finch. Oh. That's a headstone. Hey, selfie. I have a swing. Oh dear, nice. Milton. Milton was drinking in here? It looks like. This is Calvin and Sam's room. Oh my god, they are so cute. They wanted to be an astronaut and a soldier. Oh my god, that's so freaking cute. Wait, can I go up? Okay, I'm sorry, but is this not like literally every child's dream? They have a treehouse in their room. I was just excited to be able to like jump onto the bed. But I'm sorry. What the? To command center. They have a command center?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
This
I guess my grandpa
is
didn't
amazing.
like history any more than my mom did.
11.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
We're on a swing. I'm swinging. Wait, why is our leg broken? Is it
My
because
brother
we've
said
been
he'd
jumping
die
off?
before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
That's a
Barbara's
little
funeral,
morbid.
We swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
I feel like I'm gonna
I
die
think
doing
Calvin
this.
always wanted to fly.
Did he?
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh my god. We have to do this, don't we? He decided to fly, so he jumped off the swing?
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh my god.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin!
I feel like I'm literally moving right now.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh, wow.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, we did it!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Right into the ocean. Oh my god. I know this family
Calvin's
has a
story felt
curse.
Strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, all kids did that. But like, they didn't actually do it. Wow. It's odd. It's like, we know that they have like some sort of family curse. Or at least that's what we think.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Aww.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah. I can imagine that's really hard to process. Caterpillar! I love how they're like obsessed with books and it works out like this. It's incredible. I want one. I have always wanted a secret passageway in a bookshelf. This is amazing. Can I be with this family, aside from the curse?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been
Oh,
built
there's
for
more-
smaller hands and bellies.
Oh! We were here. Oh, this is the wine rack that I was like, oh, I want one. What's this? Milton. Wait. No, this is Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
She was, wasn't she? Isn't that how she got her? She had a Barbie. She had a Barbie made of her. That's awesome. I want a Barbie made of me. That's a little eerie, don't you think? Oh, for a second I was like, why is she staring at it with her bed right there? Okay, let's see. Dreadful Stories. Guest
Of
starring
all the
Barbara
stories
Finch.
people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Okay.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family.
Sorry.
I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
I mean, to be fair, it is a good scream.
Her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh my god!
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
That's a good scream.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh my god.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. her convention comeback was cancelled.
Shit.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Oh, that's not
So
suspicious.
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Okay.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
I love that I actually had to do that, even though it's in a comic book. Oh my god, this is Michael Myers' movie. Oh, I'm playing in the comic book? This is...
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The music is great.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Okay. What were y'all making? He's...
Old Finch rattled.
Oh no. No, thank you.
Oh dear!
Honestly, he deserved that.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm
That's
not scared.
freaking evil.
I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
Slam it in the face.
threw him out.
Nice.
But she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
The crutch?
have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Oh.
Okay, I'm coming up. Trick.
Bad dream?
Dead, Walter.
I hope. Oh, I'm playing again. Where's the... Oh, here? Can I go up here? Nope, apparently not. It's so odd to see what it looked like without... That's not good. Where's Walter's? Yeah, it's here, right?
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
I thought she was gonna scream, and her boyfriend was gonna come back and be like, yes!
And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
So she has
Okay,
a
Barbara. There's gotta be
stalker?
another way out of here.
Oh. Yeah, we already learned about this passage.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
So they used to use these passages. she gonna like turn around and then he's not gonna be there? I would bet money on that. That's bad news.
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
This is a true horror movie.
At the door, she heard whispering.
Don't open it.
From inside the house.
What?
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were.
I am very
And
confused.
she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave
She
a
screamed?
performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course,
She was
the
killed
police
by her
blamed it
fans.
all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Oh.
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the
Oh my
whole
God.
time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Really? Really? We're dad joking? That,
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I guess. Because that was an appropriate read for a kid. We're technically 17. So yeah, we're not exactly an adult, but like we're not tiny. Yeah, we're 17. Why did you leave the cake here? That's gonna be collecting some bugs. Can I go out? No? I guess I go back in. Because I know that there's another...
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh. Should we go touch the music box then? Let's go touch it. I want to go touch it. This family is so strange and I love it. It's a great story. Haha! I got the key! Are the parents sleeping like two of us? You mean it takes two? No. Nobody's here. It's just us. We actually climbed in the doggy door. We didn't even have a key to the front door. This looks pretty pretty much like it did in the comic book.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Okay. Oh, this is Sven's workshop. Nice. Oh, Edie was doing all the painting on this. Cool. Gnomes. Wait. He was making a mini version of the slide that killed him? Oh, that's kind of sad. That's a little sad.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay. That's not that odd, is
I
it?
thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Yeah. I mean, it's a basement storage.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
I said it before and I'll say it again. We're in Narnia. We came out of a closet. We're going through refrigerators. What's more Narnia than this? Well, I don't fucking like this. Do I?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Are you telling me that Walter's down here?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
To under the There's a fucking bunker down here. Alvinos! It's like Cheerios. Tasty bean. Pea soup. Ew.
If there's a pattern in all these stories.
Grape jelly. Yeah. He was living
I think it's
here.
that none of us has gotten very far.
No kidding. What is this? Who's building a train set? Walter. Oh.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Oh my god.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine.
I have to move my mouse around.
That's what kept me sane.
Interesting.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected
That's
to be
one way
dead
to eat peaches.
tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
I mean, I guess. We eat just peaches every day at 12?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
What do you mean a monster on the
Almost
other side
friendly.
of the door? A real monster?
And then one day, everything just stopped.
It didn't shake.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
I mean, it
Or
can't be
maybe
an
I
earthquake
just got tired of being afraid.
every day at at noon. It has to be something automated, right?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Oh, we're not eating peaches
I have
today.
to leave. Well,
We're
I still can.
We're leaving. There's a trap door. We have a trap door in our bunker. You have books too. Oh my god. The books. Every house needed a trap door, I guess. But like,
know it's out
we're
there
really
somewhere.
underground. What are you looking for?
Whatever
The
killed
monster?
Barbara.
Wasn't it her
Molly.
fans? Oh.
And Calvin.
I mean, we're breaking out of here.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Okay.
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
I just saw Conjuring 3 last night and I'm getting the same vibe. No, don't say that, Lopak. No, I don't like Conjuring movies.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know.
Pretty!
I'm ready for it.
Oh shit,
I'm
we're
going
in a
to
train
appreciate
tunnel.
all of it, especially the food.
We're in a train tunnel. Oh,
I don't mind if I only
please.
have a year left.
Is
Or a
that the
month,
sound that we heard? The train
or
going
a
over
single
us?
week.
Or past us?
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
He didn't even get a day! Walter!
Walter died when I was 6.
Oh my god.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Well, how do you expect to say to your child, oh yeah, your, like, great-grandfather or whatever is just downstairs.
I'm sure my mom
no big
was trying
deal.
to protect me.
Should we be really going down the same hole that killed your relative? Is that truly a good idea? I'm thinking not so much.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Yeah. How is everything still
But if she never
here?
told me about an uncle under the house.
Oh, an uncle. Only one way to find out. Mythbusting time. Did you ever watch Mythbusters? I loved Mythbusters. It was, I don't know whatever day it was on the week.
Imagine what else she was hiding.
Like, whatever day it was, I would literally be like, okay, y'all, we're going to watch Mythbusters, and my entire family would come downstairs and watch it together. It was the best thing ever. I love that show.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Yeah, we're in the same... Oh yeah, the White Rabbit Project. I
Now that
never
there's only
watched
one
it, but I did
left.
hear about it.
Or maybe 2.
I gotta
thought
watch
it was
that.
Time I heard the
So
stories
good.
for myself.
I loved
And
Mythbusters.
found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Oh.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
That it was
We
like
made
a
it real.
self-fulfilling prophecy, yeah. Walter and his little train! Oh. My god. Yeah, Cary Grant and Tori, they're awesome. I've always loved them. I mean, all 5 of them are great. But I was really excited to see that, like, they had the White Rabbit Project, and it was, like, it was their own show. I really, really appreciated that. That's our house. Well, that's our old house. That sank. Where are we going? Oh, over here.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Well, you are. So... Oh, I was looking at...
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
These are the things that I was... Like, what are they building? The things on the beach here. This is what I was saying. It was like, what is Sven building in the garage in the comic book?
But I thought you should know about your family.
But this is... Wait. I thought you should know about your family? Does Edith have kids too that... No, she's 17. I mean, she could, but like... Okay.
and the history you're a part of.
It honestly sounds like she's talking to her kid. I think my favorite part about like Mythbusters is that it was so accessible in terms of like, it wasn't like, you're a boy, watch this, you're a girl, watch this. It was just like, do you find these things interesting? Do you like accessible science? If so, come watch a bunch of people do really fun science experiments and like learn in a truly like, I guess like free way. It didn't feel like I was like sitting in a classroom watching something. I know, it's a shame that they didn't get along, because it was such a good show. And there's nothing else really like that out there. I'm glad I grew up watching it, honestly, because
To be honest,
feel like
I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I feel like especially girls are sort of like taught like, this isn't for you, go do something else. And for me, like, I remember I watched it a lot with my dad, and we were just like, it was fun just watching something and it feeling like it was totally ungendered, and it was for whoever wanted to watch it and who took interest in it. But you learned so much along the way. It was honestly, like, I think it was one of my favorite childhood shows.
I think people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Oh. I kind of want to go see these statues. Because it's really cool. Wait, can you see the house? You can! Yeah, so we saw a photograph and it was like the first floor, or I guess the first 2 floors were in the photo, but then everything else built on top wasn't there, which is interesting. Up we go, I guess.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I mean, it does sort of... The house is very eccentric. It reminds me a lot of what Count Olaf from A Series of Unfortunate Events. Like, it reminds me a lot of the super eccentric houses that his characters would have.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Yeah. Well, you
What
seem
kind
to
of family
believe...
finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh my god. Yeah, a little bit. It seems like, you know, the first few people believed that there was a family curse,
It's
and then
embarrassing for me to admit this, but
they turned it into like a self-fulfilling prophecy. That is a lot of gravestones.
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh my god, that's actually really cute.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh no. Oh, we saw these. These were birds. Lucy, Charlie, Daisy, Tucker, Coco, Zoe, Bailey. Oh, cute frog statue. Hey, there's Christopher. Nice. He lived for 5 years. That's a good run for a goldfish. Damn. Shatsy. That's cute. Oliver was the rabbit. Shadow is a cat.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
This is beautiful. Okay, first of all, we saw this already. We saw Calvin's. But this is so beautiful. Like, that they decided to, like, memorialize the thing that was, like, special about them. Like, Calvin wanted to fly. He wanted to be an astronaut. Molly had... Molly was a cat, we think. Had a fascination with cats. Sven was the builder. Edie was the writer, painter. Walter... Are you kidding me? That's gorgeous. Walter came out of the tunnel. Oh, I love that. Barbara was a star. Oh my god.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
He went down literally on top of the house. Just right there.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Wow. Do I get to look?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Cool. That's amazing. Oh, we were just down there. Wow.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gus and Gregory.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Yeah. So Lewis and Milton are her brothers. Sanjay is her dad. Milton. Oh,
We
Milton
never
was the
found Milton's
painter.
body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
That's why we keep finding all of his stuff. Lewis. Crown? We don't really know much about Lewis.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
Is
Part
she
of me
dead too?
thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday
Probably.
and find everything out for myself.
Treehouse. Oh, we were here as Molly, as a cat.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I
Wait.
never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Don't get off the fucking tree. You're 22 weeks pregnant and you're on a motherfucking tree? No. Are you shitting me? This is so stupid. So I was right. She is pregnant. Or,
I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Grandpa Sam. Oh. Okay, so I thought she had a child. Oh, she does. It's just unborn. But she's pregnant. That's awesome. There's a bear. Makes sense though why she's like telling her family history. Yeah, I can see that. That makes me very uneasy. Ooh, goose. Oh, is he a hunter? U.S. Marine. Oh. Makes sense. He was the one who was taking pictures. Huh.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
How do I...
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
What?
Oh, there I am. Or that's our mom.
Perfect.
I took a picture of the propane tank.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Odin Finch Provincial Park.
I'll never forget this weekend, Dad.
Huh.
Okay, got it.
We're reading a book.
Pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Okay. What can I take pictures of?
I
Oh,
should
are you
not have done
peeing?
all that.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I took a picture of him while he's peeing.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Yeah.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
Oh.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Ooh.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Deer.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Huh? Oh.
Dad, I...
Just breathe.
We're hunting?
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn.
Oh, I
Great
want to take a
shot, Dawn.
picture. I don't want to take a
I'm
picture.
proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm controlling him now.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn.
Oh my god, it's not
Just focus
dead.
on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh! Honestly, serves you right. Fuck you for killing the deer. Wait, is that how he died?
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wait, I really hope that's not how he died, because otherwise I'm a horrible person for laughing at that. Oh no. It's a cat! Oh wait, a squirrel. Cute. What's over here? Airline ticket. Kay Finch. That's his wife.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah. Don't shoot the deer. Why? Oh. Another passageway. I love it.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close.
Yeah.
They both lost a lot.
Oh my god, I would literally just bring a mattress and some pillows and just sit here and stare at this. This is magical. What's she doing? Finch control. Oh. Baby gate. I mean, yeah, keep the baby out, but this is an awesome bedroom. Gregory, Dawn, and Gus. Okay. So these are, oops, that's our mom, and these are her brothers. Let's do Gregory first, I guess. Oh, this is the 1-year-old. Divorce contract between Kay and Sam.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone?
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Are we Gregory?
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I literally have to keep moving my mouse for the music to keep playing. Oh my god.
That time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
Is that our mom?
Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
Oh, this is the pink room.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
So, what is world?
I want to get all the ducks. Yeah.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
This is amazing.
It sure made him happy.
Wouldn't you be happy? This is crazy. Look at my little toes. Fuck the magnets. I want them. No. Last one. Yeah. The whale moves now? What?
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I'm not controlling anything anymore. Oh. No, I am.
I wish he could have told us
Oh my god.
about the world he saw.
He drowned? Are you seriously telling me?
Hey, there's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
Oh, wow.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Wow.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd
It's
want you to be
horrible.
happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
I mean, I understand why they got a divorce. That's an immeasurable amount of pain. Wow. Oh, this game was so cute and happy, and then y'all really had to kill a
I
baby.
can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, is that what it used to look like? Oh, that's beautiful.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Can I hit people with it?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I know.
Husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, the additions on the house aren't there yet. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Clever.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, that's aggressive. You could Just say no.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Huh. Wow.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Do I have to destroy this? I do.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Ooh. Wow. You're so young.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
That's sweet. Emergency evacuation. No playing outside without permission. No answering door for strangers. No messes after dark. Only during the day. All chores before dark. Respect others. Oh, they each have their own little light switch. Cute. Huh. They were homeschooled, I guess. That's cool. Oh, we have to rock climb at
My mom
22
moved up to the
week
loft
pregnant?
after her brothers died.
Yeah, I can get that.
At the time,
she
it
wants
was
her
as far
own
away as she could
space. Yeah. Makes sense. But like rock climbing when you're tired? Wow.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
That's fair.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Cute. Oh, I see. And that's how you go down.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Oh. Wait, we can go down though? Oh, is that just like if you want to see something? Oh, my bad. My bad. We'll go back up. Sorry, Edith. I know you already did this and you're 22 weeks pregnant, but your girl made a mistake. Okay. Can't really read any of it, but
Lewis was born a year later.
cute. Okay, so Lewis is her older brother. She obviously liked gardening.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Oh!
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Yeah. Lewis, Milton, Edith. We each had our own gardening
And to
plot.
see kids in the house again.
That's adorable. I love this. Mint, thyme, sage, basil. What do you have? No. Lewis was the very organized one, obviously.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Oh, that's why they added all these like additions onto the house. That makes sense. She
for a
homeschooled
while,
us.
things were good. Almost normal.
She was homeschooled, and so she homeschooled us. Cute. Analyze objectively, never stop learning, assume nothing, respect criticism, ask tough questions. Honestly, that sounds really awesome. I would like if people taught that. Our family history, fact or fiction? That's sort of what we're trying to figure out.
But it didn't last.
Odin Finch. Oh, the curse. Cool. Scientific method. That's actually real. And that is the correct thing. Relief efforts end in disaster. Hundreds of relief volunteers are injured or died after effects of second earthquake. I don't know where that is, though. Oh,
the beginning of
my
the
God.
end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
That's a pretty sweet castle, though, I must say. (1992) to question
After Milton
mark.
disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
He seemed to be a really good painter, though. Oh, wow.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Yeah. This is great. All of his paint. Ooh, what are you drawing? It looks like something from The Emperor's New Groove. A magic paintbrush.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Huh. Oh my God! That's what he He drew himself painting the thing that he actually painted downstairs. Huh. Okay.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Oh no. Why is Milton was so cartoony? I love that she drew him the way that he drew himself in that. That's really cute. Oh, he's a cute kid. Wait, how do I get back down? There we go.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Seems odd that her brother would go and disappear, but then she would choose to seal all the doors, you know?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh. I mean, we found, like, the stories of the family and stuff, but that's about it. Right?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay.
Everyone always told me
Oh,
to
wow.
stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Oh. Lewis is like, it's fine. You can come on in. Everybody else is like, no, get out. This seems like a very awesome but also precarious way to see the ocean. Is this how he got into his room before? Oh no, he had a door, but cool way to get in.
Lewis's room
Nice.
smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Like marijuana, perhaps? Oh, did he have a pet? What is it?
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Hey, just because you die a lot doesn't mean you can't have fun. That's an odd symbol. Institute of
Dear Mrs.
Psychology.
Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
Began to what?
wander.
I have to move the character?
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Cool. Oh. This is very odd. That I have to move the character. And do the fish at the same
Things
time.
that have not names.
Ooh.
He knew it was all in his head.
Is this
But
what
he
it's
took it
like
very
to play
seriously.
piano?
I had hoped he'd find himself.
Like to have your hands doing two very different things and being able to do it?
But he found something more.
If so, I might suck
worried
at
about
playing
him then.
piano.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new
Dog!
friend.
That's a good new friend.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Okay.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Wow. I am
And he was always
enamored with
humming
this.
something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Hey, fish parade!
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Yeah.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Yeah.
He held an election for mayor.
And he won?
And he won.
Yeah, no shit.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Louistopia! Cool.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Huh.
St. Louis.
St. Louis, okay.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Also, have you noticed the longer the story goes on?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis?
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
That the less we're
Even as
seeing
his
of the
mother
actual
pleaded with him,
cannery.
Part of Louis kept sailing on.
Like, we're just so enwrapped in our dreamland, which is great. I get it. But also a little scary.
He heard rumors of a...
Oh, a beautiful prince.
Beautiful prince.
I can choose my own story? Hell yeah.
The prince was on his own quest for...
Rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
We're being gay. Oh no!
He followed the sound of his...
There's a harp? I want a harp.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh my god, the cannery is completely gone.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, is that our prince?
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Wow.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Tiny door? Yeah, little door. Oh. We're Lewis. Okay.
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh, this is the cannery. Or
I think it
are
pained
we?
him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Are we like the Lewis that he wants to be? And that's the cannery Lewis?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Yeah. That's incredible, because that's what I was doing. Like, I wasn't even thinking by the end of, like, actually what I was doing with the fish. It was just so ingrained. Wow.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
That doesn't sound good. Hey!
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Cool. We're in our dream.
Including
Cat!
the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
It's Molly! Oh my god, it's Molly!
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh my god. It's a guillotine. Oh, wow.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
He put his head in the thing for the fish, didn't he?
My brother was really cool.
That's
I wish
so
you could have
sad.
met him.
Wow.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oh. This is our mom's room?
I wish we'd stayed.
Yeah. All the missing posters, wow.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
But not back? Okay. Happy 90th birthday.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
This is our room. Did the game get any weirder? Yes.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Yeah, very, very much so weirder. Oh, these are the things from Lewis's dream. Well, not dream, his reality.
last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Okay. Let's go find our present, I guess.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh!
Or that Edie had a key to it.
We haven't been here. Oh, is this to Edith's room?
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Okay.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edie Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh my god, are we gonna walk to our house?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, we read about that.
The lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Wow.
God, it smelled awful.
Yeah, like dead fish.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Yeah.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh my god. I'm just walking straight.
Turned around.
Oh my god, I can't see anything.
For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things.
Deer! Oh dear.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
Furniture?
That night, a lot of things came back to me.
We're here! Oh my god.
Or maybe I came back to them.
No, it's not a scary game. There's no jump scare. I don't think.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
No!
It's mine. Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Let me read the book!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
I want to read the book!
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Oh my god.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Wow.
After that, we moved around a lot.
You can't outrun a curse. Yay!
We both tried to make the best of it.
I'm doing that.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Wow. Dawn Finch.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Wow.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Definitely strange and brief. That's for sure.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Was supposed to be?
But now I hope you'll never see it.
Okay.
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh my god, are we even born?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
We're so little. Oh my god. I really like how they did this. That's one heck of a story. I feel so sad. Same. I don't even, like, to be honest, I don't even know how I feel at the moment. Like, I feel like I'm just sort of in limbo. I have, like, so many questions. Like, I'm incredibly sad for the family. But also, like, it was such a good story. Yeah, it's a really good game. Like, I love that it's, like, it's short, but you can take your time with it and, like, sit with certain parts. Like, the part that we saw with Lewis. I'm glad that they put it near the end, because that was really hard to watch and to, like, process as it was happening. Because, like, I sort of figured, you know, he had depression and like, that wasn't great, obviously, but where it took itself, I was like, oh my god, like, my heart hurt, like, coming out of that sequence and, like, walking to the door to go to the next area. I feel like I was just so, like, I was just like a zombie, just, like, walking aimlessly. I love the writing in this. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, I don't, I still feel really speechless because I'm still, like, processing everything at the moment. But I love it. I think it's so unique. Like, I've never seen anything like this before. And I'm glad that they sort of, like, lay it out so simplistically. You know, like, this isn't, like, you don't have to put puzzles together. It's nothing that's gonna really challenge you in any way to, like, you know, try and solve the story. It's just sort of presented to you and, like, laid out and said, like, here's the story. We hope that it, like, touches you in some way, and I really appreciate that. I feel like it's like a true piece of art, honestly, because of that.